Then you need to analyze a problem, you need to assess it, you need to judge it, to put action in place, and then defend that decision, whatever. And that's what a business school tries to do, is to give you lots of scenarios, real life issues, not theoretical, but actual problems that you're faced with, and see how you would deal in any particular situation. So, and what that does is it helps to prepare you for your own business, because there are many reasons why you might want to undertake a global MBA. If I look at the students, about 50% of them are IT people or engineers, which is about the mix of what's here this evening. And why is that? It's because engineers and IT people know that their technical knowledge is not going to bring them to great heights within an organization. Okay, they may know about specific, defined, in-depth areas on the technology, and they may know how to manage people on that. But unless they understand about finance, marketing, strategy, operations management, accounting, they will never get to a senior management position with an organization. And engineers are smart, so they know. So that's why there's always a huge demand for MBAs, Masters in Business Administration, from IT and engineers. The same is true from sales, actually. So I think salespeople, after a while, with the pressure of the targets, they want to move in a position where they can dictate the targets rather than be on the receiving end of those targets. So there's new markets, there's new practices, new technologies, and managers or leaders have to adapt to those, and they need the knowledge and the skills to be able to do that. And they need to be able to motivate the people to unleash the talent that's within the people who report to them. If we say, what is a global MBA? I mean, this statement really says it all. And that is one aim: to transform ambitious executives or people into the international business leaders of tomorrow. Now, what is it? Why would anyone be interested in a global? I've mentioned some of the drivers of why people go for a global MBA. I would say 90% of it is on the personal level, the self-development level, of having the confidence in being able to deal with any situation. You know, decisions, you're under very serious time constraints. Obviously, there's conflicting issues, and sometimes it's very difficult to make decisions, and sometimes they have implications which affect a lot of people. So you want to be sure you make the right decision. And so on the personal level, having that exposure for all of the simulations that occur during an MBA program give you the confidence and create that self-development. It should be a life-transforming experience. And that's what an MBA at a world-class university will give you. If you talk to the students on any of the top MBA programs, they will tell you that at a most profound level, they have changed their way of thinking. They have many solutions, whereas in the past, they would be able to see one particular solution to a problem. But now, they see a much wider alternative. And being in a multicultural environment stimulates that. I've noticed in Brazil, coming from the Middle East, the strategies that I would use in the Middle East, for example, will not work here. They just do not produce the results. To get people to a meeting like this in Sao Paulo because of the traffic, in the Middle East, you just float through the freeways. There's no problem, right? Camels are in the way, but you bypass the camels. But here in Sao Paulo, it's the traffic is amazing. I remember doing the first palestra, the first information session we did here which was back in